Yeah, I barely, you know, you say goodbye and then you say like 12 other things and that delays you. And that's how it be. Ah! Okay. I'm a mess all over the place. I was playing hide and seek with him. Everyone was playing hide and seek.
Aww.
In the house. It was kind of adorable. He was like ordering people around and stuff. You go in that room. And of course, like, we want to let him find him, so we're just, if we ever find somebody, we just pretend we didn't.
Yeah.
Another update, man. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Guess what? Multiplayer? Not even possible with the old update.
That sounds crazy, man. New option for visual effects in battle have been added at the settings menu. Oh my god, so many more. But how you doing, Sombra?
It's going all right. How are you? I'm sure you're probably pretty tired from all the whatnot.
A little bit. I mean, it was walking up and down the stairs a lot, but I'm more like mentally tired from like interacting and pretending.
Yeah.
So you can now tell.
My grandmother.
Oh, you can now tell Theme to like stay in a spot, and she'll just stay.
My grandmother got a new cell phone, so I had to like transfer all of her stuff over and download all the apps that she likes and all that shit. So I just got home 20 minutes ago as well. This is actually the second time because the first phone she bought was a piece of shit. Like LG phone that sucked. So I did all that on the LG phone and then she like took that back and got a new one. So I had to do it again.
Oh. Luckily from my Samsung to my other Samsung, it was like, you know, getting it all configured, all the settings and stuff just right, and like logging back into everything is annoying, but like it transferred all the apps, which is nice.
Yeah, I transferred the stuff, but you know, getting everything the way she wants it.
Yeah.
I need the weather and the clock on the thing. She has like 3 different weather apps. I kind of said it like, but that would be your 3rd weather app, and she was like, oh, perfect. I'm like, that was not. I didn't mean that as like a good thing. Why do you need 3? Like,
yeah,
it's just easier to go with it.
I think I have 2, but that's because my old one, I was using it for a while, but then they updated it and they removed the widget.
Yeah, that's why that's why I downloaded the 3rd one, was so that it would have the clock and weather widget on the page for her. So I guess the other 2 she'll actually like go into and look at, but that one will have the widget on there.
What if they're all different?
She literally said that. I was like, you know, they're all getting their data from like the same source too. And she's like, well, sometimes they're different. I'm like, are they really though? She's like, well, they're like 1 degree different. I'm like, then why does that matter?
Yeah, but
ooh, an aerial option for dummy origami. They've needed that. That's a really good addition.
Oh.
Change to aerial origami. Look at that. It's kind of crazy it took you guys this long to.
Man, this game gets better and better every day. God, there's more certification missions. Defense mission. The new mission type is now available. Take on requests. Interesting. Oh, we got another crazy new enemy. The Melamu Marduk. I'm not sure what he's a variant of. I think he's a variant of like the maybe the fire guy. I'm not sure. But I'll put it on there. He'll probably be incredibly difficult. Oh yeah, I gotta. Here we go. So we have to try to unlock a armor breaking. An armor go through acceleration trigger. Which...
My controls are fucked up.
Destroyer? So I have to do Breaker! Form 2 breakable bond devours. What does that mean? What is that? What is a breakable bond devour? Nope. World events, origami.
Why does change form and dash have to be the same button? Please just let me make those two different things.
Devouring. Charge devouring. Quick devouring?
I finally found the setting that was messed up on my controls. I hadn't been able to use the big swippy swipe on the scythe. Just for some reason it went back to the default one instead of the one I changed it to. So that feels really good that I finally got that fixed.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't check what this guy's weakness was. Fuck. Well, I don't know what a breakable bond devourer is, so...
I think I used to know. If that helps.
A breakable bond, and I used to know. Doesn't really flow.
I enjoyed it. I'm glad you said it.
Well, thank you. I enjoy that you enjoyed.
I liked your Pokemon cube.
Yeah, I've had that for like a week or so now. I just forgot to post. I don't know if I have a sticker.
My character's so cute. I love her.
Oh, I know. Where is it? 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 Yeah. Okay. Oh. I had some delayed onset muscle soreness or some DOMs today from the Ring Fit adventure.
Oh man.
My feet. My feet were hurting like crazy.
Gross.
Yeah, gross. Just get rid of him.
That looks really cool. He's gonna fuck me up.
That's a breakable bomb. Oh yeah, he's the annoying fire guy. Good. Oh, it's the big one. I think.
I really gotta start bringing the antidote shit. We talked about that last time.
Yeah.
Oh, I did bring some. Hell yeah.
That's kind of sweet.
Wait, he's healing?
Yeah. He's in heal mode. He's one of those monsters.
So he doesn't have like the crystal thing that we can break like the other guy?
No. Holy shit.
Oh, he's making clones. He's making minions that look like him.
Oh, they explode.
Boy, I don't think I'm gonna do very well in this one.
Well, I'm dead. Theme, wake me up. Can't wake up.
Can't wake up inside.
So breakable bond devour just looks like if you get to halfway on your like meter, if you get like 50, or you do any devour? Not sure.
Breakable bond devour. So maybe you do a devour on a breakable spot?
I don't know.
Or a spot that is? I don't think we've broken any spots yet.
No, it's just every time I devour, it seems like it gives me a thing. I'm just doing a quick devour.
Oh, that fucking sucks. Try to devour one of those little minions and just get exploded. I got it.
Oh,
And I haven't done one of those in like a month.
Oh.
Not only do we not play this as often, but like I haven't even been able to do it since my controls got fucked up.
Oh yeah.
It felt really good to get that on my first try. And of course I fuck up the next one.
So it does seem like it's any devour, because I just did an aerial devour and it did it as well. It says
Breakable bond devour.
Yeah, I'm just doing any devour. Why is my health bar all purple and flashy, but I'm not losing my health? Oh, I've got.
Remember to start shielding again.
I had like a status that seemed like every time I attacked, I lost health.
Every time you attacked?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that before.
But I was healing at the same time, so like. Very nice. I don't like where I'm sitting.
You were by the sprinkler, is it? Is that when you were healing?
Yeah.
That sprinkler was going off when we first got here.
Yeah, so I was like losing health and healing.
Oh, good. I set off all three of them.
Ooh, give me a hit. Oh, give me a hit. Oh, it's not good damage because I'm on his butt. I didn't know if I can pull my shield there too, but I was not quick enough. Oh,
I'm not gonna get the timing to save my life.
he's not very happy. That was basically like my whole day though, was being at my parents' house. And oh yeah, keep that 3.
Oh, and I reset my controls on the so I can actually shoot the Link Aid bullets again.
Oh. Yeah, I need to do that more often.
Because the one I had it set on, it would just.
That was easy.
Yeah, it actually wasn't bad at all.
I died once, but that was just because I was risking it for the biscuit.
Now I'm hitting it every time. Now that he's dead, I'm getting the time again.
Yeah, performance anxiety, son, bro. Oh my god, there was a... And I just picked up an item from the ground, and it's new. So maybe pick up items.
Oh my god, I haven't picked up items off the ground in forever. Remember doing that back in the beginning of the game.
Maybe it wasn't me. Did I see new? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
Hey, you could be crazy even if you were right on that one. You could still also be crazy.
It's true.
Speaking of Rubik's Cubes, though, I finished the Edward Snowden book.
Yeah.
His autobiography, and he's really big into Rubik's Cubes, and that's actually how he snuck the data out of the NSA. Was he downloaded them? He downloaded a whole bunch of files to micro SD cards, and then popped like a piece of the Rubik's Cube out and snuck the micro SD card into the Rubik's Cube, and then popped it back on, and that's how he got through the guards. Because it's just like a tiny piece of plastic hidden behind more plastic, and he actually like bought Rubik's Cubes for a whole bunch of other people at his work before he did it, so that like Rubik's Cubes became like a thing. Like there were multiple people walking around with Rubik's Cubes, so it didn't seem as weird anymore.
Yeah, that's...
And like and he got like real friendly with the guards, and they were all like, he goes, every one of them all said the same. Oh, I used to play that when I was a kid. You know, I just pull the stickers off and move them around. Ha 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 ha. It's like, God, I was getting so tired of that joke. Hearing everyone make the joke about just move the stickers around. That's a lot easier.
I'm obviously tired of hearing that.
I'm sure you are. I've heard it a million times. So I'm sure you have.
There's about 50 things I think for Rubik's Cubes that I'm tired of hearing. And good old go to the subreddit. Non-cubers say the darndest things.
Wow, that's a whole subreddit.
No, that's like a thing in the cubing subreddit. Which, I mean, you know, it's one of those things. It's like each individual person, they either think they're clever, or they think they're saying a certain thing that, like, you know, it doesn't come up very often.
Something at the register, and it doesn't come up. Oh, is it free?
I know it's not true. It's a joke.
Oh goodness. But man, that book, there was a lot of interesting shit in there, and this is especially really crazy how he you know, he went from totally enthralled with the government and like doing his part to help America to like, holy shit, my government sucks and is insanely corrupt and breaking the Constitution by spying on literally everyone.
Yeah.
He's like, I was okay with like targeted, like, we think this guy has information, we think he's working against the US, we're gonna go in and spy on him. I was fine with that, but when I found out that it's just, we're gonna just spy on everyone and record everything and then just go back retroactively if necessary, and like the arguments that the government was using about how it's not unlawful search and seizure because we haven't actually looked at it yet. It's like it doesn't become unlawful search until we've actually, a human has looked at it with their eyeballs. Until then, it's just bulk data collection. It's like, that's such fucked up logic.
Yeah.
There was something else I was going to say about the Rubik's Cube thing, but well, it's also how he, when he met journalists in the hotel in Hong Kong to give them the data that he stole on the micro SD card. He told him, you know, I'm going to be sitting in the lobby area with my Rubik's Cube, and that's how you can, like, recognize me. It got to the point where he had to stop. Once he became famous, he had to, like, stop bringing out the Rubik's Cube because, like, people were, like, looking for that as an identifier for him. He's also really big into video games still, but he says he has to pirate them now because he can't use a credit card anymore. Which I assume means he probably can't play, like, a lot of multiplayer games, like multiplayer only stuff.
Yeah.
Feel bad for his girlfriend. He didn't tell his girlfriend anything, partly because he didn't want her to know anything. You know, it's easier on her if she actually doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
And she can't say anything, and she had no idea. And like, she had left to go on a trip to, like, see her mom or something, and that's when he took off to Hong Kong to go do his thing. So he didn't even tell her what he was about to do. She just came home to a note that said, "Hey, I'm leaving for work, love you, bye." And then he's just gone for days and days. She's like, what the hell is going on? It took him 10 days to finally get journalists to, like, come to Hong Kong and hear what he had to say. They just, like, would not, you know, like, some of them probably didn't believe him or whatever, or
yeah.
He also had to, like, tell them how to do encrypted emails. He was like, none of them were tech savvy in the slightest. He's like, all these, like, journalists from the Washington Post and the New York Times, and he's like, I had to teach them everything just to keep from the NSA, like, finding out what was going on.
Jesus.
But yeah, he was just stuck in a hotel for 10 days. He never left his room because he was scared shitless. Because he took a medical leave from work. He's like, at some point they're gonna realize I'm not coming back and they're gonna start looking for me. So eventually his girlfriend came home and was like, he obviously wasn't in contact. She started thinking that he was, like, having an affair, or he was, you know, something had happened to him, because he's got seizures really bad. So she was worried that, like, he had a seizure and while he was driving or some shit like that and got hurt.
Yeah.
So she was like losing her mind until obviously it broke on CNN, and then his face was all over the internet.
She's probably like, holy shit.
Yeah. He published some of the stuff from her diary in the memoir, but obviously he redacted a lot of it. There was a lot of stuff he didn't put in there, like the first time that she realized it was, she was probably furious. What the hell? It's just, it sucks because, like, he's like, I didn't want to. They were living in Hawaii. He was making like 200 grand a year, and he had a really cushy job that he said he could do in his sleep. He's like, I spent the first few days writing scripts to just automate all of my tasks, so I had, like, nothing to do all day. Which is why he would just kind of sit around reading up, like, he was just, like, browsing all of the NSA's biggest secrets, because when you work in IT, you got to have access to everything, you know? You have to have a few guys that aren't as compartmentalized as everyone else. He ends the book by saying, like, by the way, just the fact that you bought this book means you're on a special NSA list now. He's like, if you even, like, Googled anything about these programs that I'm talking about, like X-Keyscore or whatever, the ones that the NSA uses to spy on everyone. He's like, yeah, just Googling that will put you on a list. If you bought this as an ebook, that puts you on a list. Like, if you paid for a physical copy with a credit card, you're on a list. Yeah, I got it as a Christmas gift, but still, I'm sure just me, like, Googling Edward Snowden stuff, I'm sure I'm on that same exact list. All the hentai I've watched, I'm sure I'm on a bunch of lists.
Yeah. The FBI probably know everything about me at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, lolly, huh?
They're too disgusted with me to do anything.
They're watching every Google search. You type in lolly, they're like, and then you pop at the end, and they're like, oh, all right.
Oh, thank God.
Well, not today, I guess. I'm trying to figure out what abandoned god arc to put on this thing, and I just quite maybe max stamina. Whatever. Put that on there. Good enough for now.
Yeah, it was really interesting because he talks about like just how much the intelligence community was guilty and embarrassed about 9/11. Like, I can't believe we didn't do anything to stop this, and just that like resolute drive to never let that happen again. So you can see how like it started off as it comes from a noble place. They're like, we don't ever want Americans dying because we failed to prevent something. But then it just turns into, we'll hang on to everything.
Yeah.
Even on people that haven't done anything wrong. Oh, and Obama's like list of books to read in 2019 included something that had to do with like internet online privacy thing. It's just it's like, dude, you had a chance. If you actually cared about this, you wouldn't have expanded all the government spying under your command as president, and also maybe you would have pardoned Snowden if you actually gave a shit about people's online privacy. Pretty rich acting like you give a shit now when you're not in charge anymore. Oh, these guys hit hard.
Arigato!
Oh my god, there's 3 of them?
Yeah, there's 3 of them. Kind of lost track of the one I was attacking because I was trying to do this link aiming thing. Please, mad. Oh, I lost my tooth. Ow. Whoa!
I will give you some too. Oh, you're dead. Never mind. I really hate gun mode. I hate that like you can't do all this shit you normally do in it.
I hate how you can shoot a link burst round when it's targeted on somebody, but it doesn't actually like hit them sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, you dick! They just zip around, man.
They're really zipping.
I was trying to heal, and
these guys are such a joke, but when there's 3 of them, it's really annoying.
Also, these are the more powerful variants.
Yeah. But still, if it was only the one, it would be very easy.
Right, you go.
No, fuck.
Oh, I did it. I got... Okay, that's what I wanted. I'm like trying to unlock more abandoned god arcs or assault, assassin, acceleration triggers. I'm trying to lock more.
That's it.
No, don't hit me. I got locked in the animation. Ah, leave me alone! I'm gonna sit here with my shield.
I'd actually rather have the heavy moon for this fight.
I poisoned somebody. Oh, I'm just stuck in the air. Okay. Oh, I poisoned him. He's running away. He's being a little bitch. I'm gonna lose my level 2.
How about now?
I got 2. All thanks to Sunbro. Leave me alone! You
God,
fuck!
dude, I couldn't even see him through the other guy.
Right as I started attacking, he right next to me.
Son of a bitch. He hit me so hard, he like slammed me into the wall so hard that my model didn't have anywhere to go. I was just kind of stuck up against the wall.
I would love a, oh, I wasn't paying attention. A damage mod for this game. Ow!
How have we not killed one of these guys yet?
Oh, I missed one of them. I'm glad Hugo's keeping one of them at bay at the very least.
Yeah, it's a lot better going back to just 2. Ah, I knew better. Let's have an eating contest.
Oh god, that was a quick.
Please die. I think this one's almost dead. She just said it's almost finished.
I'm keeping one busy right now. Oof. Where you going, dude? Oh, that's real fun. Fire ran out. Punch. Sick moves, bro. No!
Sounds like your vitals are at dangerous levels.
The vitals are always at dangerous levels.
Fuck you.
That's such low damage, why?
Probably gonna die. Wish I could get more healing items back at camp, like you can in Monster Hunter.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, go away! Okay. They was coming to get me. Oh, he just pooped on himself.
Yeah, that little AoE bullshit has gotten me a couple times.
Oh,
what level are you at, man?
2.
2 and 3.
I need to shoot mine because that's my acceleration trigger. Get out of there, dick.
Right. It's not the first time I've said that.
Well, when did...
I'm like, whoa, Dick, what are you doing in there? Get out of there.
Whoa, that's a crazy spot for you to be. Defeated.
How'd that happen?
Now we have to go back to Hugo, who's dealing.
Turned off. At least we have 30 minutes.
Yeah. And again, 2 is a lot easier. Oh, he found me. He's coming after me.
I don't want to lose my 2.
I don't really want to fight him in this hallway, so if we could...
Yeah, I guess let's lead him over this way, so it's just the 1. I will shoot you with my gun form. 5 damage, 5 damage, 5 damage. Oh shit, he's down. Origami almost silent, finish him off.
He's dead.
Nice. You'll be alright, Hugo.
Hugo's been doing pretty good.
She just said he's at vital levels. So I was giving him some encouragement.
Oh. Oh yeah, during the hide and seek too, where like the one time he hid, we were like pretending not to find him. He was in a decent spot, but it was, you know, I could hear him rustling around.
There are a lot of like fun and adorable moments when with little kids.
Yeah.
It's just that there's so much that's like obnoxious too.
Yep. Sir, can you leave me alone? I want to heal.
Like they have no concept of stuff that should be kept private. they like talking about whatever shit they heard or overheard from the next room.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about that story where my Elijah walked into that dentist office and he goes, "My dad says he doesn't like you."
Yeah.
I'll tell your dad I don't like him either. Here's a gift.
It's pronounced gift.
Oh, don't die now. We're so close.
He's zipping between.
This is a 3-boxer.
Yeah.
Did I just do a roll? Whoa! How did I not know you could do that?
What?
When you're in gun mode and you press like left trigger, it do this sick like roll.
The dodge button? I don't know. I did
the dash button.
Yeah.
That's kind of neat.
That's pretty neat.
That's kind of neat. Where are you? I want to shove you with my link bullets. Oh, you're too far gone. We'll get them instead.
Faragami.
Faragami. Damn, you were down to 1 box left.
Yeah.
I only give you the 3.
Yeah, I got dicked on it a couple times real bad. Oh, I just unlocked a whole bunch of different acceleration triggers. So we'll see if that one has one of the armor piercing ones.
He got to the point where he would just drive around in a van with like an antenna on top and just like get his way into people's Wi-Fi as he drove by, so that like he was never broadcasting data information to the journalists from the same source. So he would use like a library or a hotel or like a Starbucks. Like he would use a different Wi-Fi every time. And then I think he said like 8,000 bit encryption or something ridiculous. It was like insane.
That's pretty big. I think they use 256 for a lot of stuff.
Oh, he talked about 256. And talked about like, because he had a whole chapter dedicated to how important encryption is. Apparently, like there's more internet traffic is encrypted than not encrypted now. Like it actually is tipped in the balance.
I got a acceleration trigger, and it just says emits a disguised scent. I don't understand. That wasn't it.
In my communications with journalists, I used 4096 and 8192-bit keys.
Yeah.
This meant that absent major innovations in computing technology, not even all of NSA's cryptanalysts using all the world's computing power put together would be able to get into my drive.
That's some big maths that they have to do in order to even encrypt it. Protection. Assassin. Alright, I'll do the assassin acceleration trigger next. Perform one perfect guard. Oh, Lord. I will put on a faster shield then.
What are we fighting?
I don't know yet. Just putting on... I have to perform a perfect guard, which sucks.
Yeah. I'm not really worried about that one.
Well, I need to get it to level 2 in order to unlock other ones. And I want to get the armor-piercing one because of that one guy that we were having trouble with. Okay, well we're gonna do cool karate bird guy and chicken. And they're both weak to ice.
I saw that Trump did some like executive order type deal that was like all about saying that schools had to let people pray in school, which is so goddamn stupid because like no one said kids couldn't pray in school.
Yeah.
They said schools can't force kids to pray. It's a big big goddamn difference.
Yeah.
But it's just such obvious pandering to the religious crowd for more votes.
Especially because some of those people don't understand that when they say that the whole praying thing separate God from the
separate church and state.
Church and state, well, or no religion in school. That just means that like the school isn't gonna practice it, not that.
Yeah.
That they can't practice themselves. Oh my god! Oh my god! Leave me alone!
I'm half expecting him to like sign something into law saying stores are allowed to say Merry Christmas. Because it's the same kind of bullshit.
Oh, hey there, Angel.
Oh, hey, oh. Manufacture this like fake war.
Fake controversy.
Yeah.
Can you believe this thing is happening? It's not. No.
Yeah, you're totally misrepresenting the situation. We are bonded, so I'm going to try to hit you, because then I also get it.
I did a perfect guard.
Nice.
Ow! Leave me the fuck alone!
Wow, I think I can actually do these jobbers better not using burst arts. I think like the regular heavy moon attacks are actually better.
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay, good. Fountain. Oh, don't appear here! Sir, I'm healing.
If someone gets mad because you tell them Merry Christmas, then yeah, they're an asshole. They're being a dick. But like, there's not like a war on saying Merry Christmas. That's such an overhyped non-story.
Yeah.
Like that guy that like went into Starbucks and told him his name was Merry Christmas just to force them to write Merry Christmas on a Starbucks cup. Do you remember that?
No.
He was like, yeah, Starbucks isn't putting Merry Christmas on their cups anymore. So I went in and told him my name was Merry Christmas. So he's like holding up his Starbucks cup that says Merry Christmas on it. He's like, he like started a hashtag on Twitter just for like, I don't know what it was, but it was like, haha, we're gonna school those libtards by getting them to write Merry Christmas on their cups. It's like, so you started a trend where people go into Starbucks and purchase their coffee and post it on Twitter.
We'll show this liberal company who's bossed by giving them money.
You really showed them.
Oh, Hugo got fucked.
Wow, Hugo. I would never do something like that. Die to a boss in this game.
Oh, I thought I had...
Trying to get another guard.
Yeah, I'm just trying to... It's like half of my goal is to get these things up so I can at least unlock them.
Yeah, great advertising campaign for Starbucks. And it kind of caught on too. They were like, I think Tommy Lahren, the Fox News girl, she did it, I think. Like it was, I saw quite a few people that got in on that, which is hilarious.
Ugh.
Alright, stop doing damage.
Where's Hugo?
Oh, is the thing. Well, there's no one around to heal me right now.
Hugo's here.
Thank you, Hugo. He healed me to full too.
There was a rapper man. I don't. Oh, he's leaving. He's probably going to get health. There was a rapper guy who on. I think it was a rapper. I'm not sure what he is. He kind of looked like a rapper. You know, he had that like.
Wow, racist.
What? He had his like. You know, he had his.
That's assuming he's black, so that means I'm racist.
He's not. He's not actually black. His name's Aaron something. He recently was promoting his like hoodie line or whatever.
Hoodie? Oh, hoodie. I thought you said putty.
Putty.
What is a putty?
Oh yeah, perfect guard, Vic. And he had a picture in his promotion of like, go to my website, I've got new hoodies out, and the picture had art that he didn't have permission to use.
God, why is with people in that shit? Like, why? This is not a difficult concept.
And he then posted on well, then the artist was like, yo, that's not your art, can you please stop? And then he then posted a little later like basically, you know, the typical yeah, well, you know, I promoted it for you and you should be happy and blah blah blah. He's like, but good luck taking this to small claims court, pal. Like, I don't. You're not gonna win, dude. I bet there's a couple lawyers that are just lining up for this right now. That are just like, hell yeah.
Just obnoxious that you have to like go through that though.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, fantastic. Can't wait to go to small claims court for this bullshit.
Well, Hugo's permanently dead.
Hugo, what a little bitch. So someone on YouTube comments something like, as an atheist, it really bothers me when people say Merry Christmas to you, so I responded, as an atheist, it doesn't bother me when people enjoy a holiday. Yeah, that's pretty edgelord to be like, ugh, you've offended me with your Merry Christmas. Like, most Christians don't even use it as a religious holiday.
Yeah.
It's just nice to like get together with family and open presents. I assume. I assume that's nice for some people. I'm making assumptions here.
How'd you hit me?
Boy, is there another monster after this?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Chicken. Oh, Lord.
Where are you? There you are. Oh, alright. Well, I should have paid more attention to the monster than trying to shoot you with my hot burst round.
What? I don't agree with that at all, ref.
Do you even have enough health to ride me?
I think it does a percentage.
Thank you. Oh, he's down. How's it going, Virus?
Virus, oh hey, oh, I can't look at chat right now.
Yeah, presents are great.
You know what? All of your presents are great. Seeing you here.
Give me some of that juicy sprinkler.
It's out.
Fuck. Yeah. I hate when someone's like really difficult to buy for.
I think everyone in my life is really difficult to buy for. Really hoping to block that, but it wasn't there. Sick moves, bro. Dead. An unexpected one that you've had on the mission briefing.
This might sound really shitty, but like even cards are getting really expensive. Like $6 or $7 for a fucking birthday or a Christmas card. It's like fuck. You have to buy like 4 or 5 holiday cards. It's like ah.
Oh man, the window for Perfect Guard is really big. Whoa.
That's cool looking. I'll show you who the Apex Predator is.
Oh, okay. I poisoned it.
Oh, I need my. Oh, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, I got hurt and I lost my 2. Fuck. That didn't go.
Perfect Guard, Bick. Got so many this. Yeah. Pull out the gun.
I need sprinkler juice, please. Yeah, I guess you can just buy the really cheap ones. but like the people I buy cards for, I don't think would appreciate that. Like, oh, these are the dollar store cards.
Oh, that was bad. That's such a stupid mentality.
Olivia's gotten to where she's using her drawing tablet to just draw stuff as a card, and that's really nice.
Yeah, I like that better. Personalized, it's unique.
Yeah.
It took effort.
How many boxes do you have?
3.
Yeah, me too.
Oh. Oh, there's so much chat I haven't read.
Like, to be fair, this guy's really not that bad.
This guy's pretty easy. His attacks are really long.
He was like the first monster you fight in the game. Or one of the first. I think the first one was that drill guy. Whatever happened to the thought that counts? As long as that thought costs money and looks nice.
If someone tells me that they thought about giving me a thing, I'm like, cool. Most of the time, I don't want them to buy me a thing.
I wish the minimap would rotate. God. Cards are kind of dumb, but like, at least it's a way of saying I recognize that this is a special event, but I also don't want to buy you a full-blown gift. So here's something I can hand you.
Oh, I thought that was a slash attack, not a tornado. I want that.
Don't lose the 3! No!
Use my... He's mad.
Just die. You're so close.
Perfect guard, Bick! Just die already.
What is taking so long? Thank you.
For fuck's sake. My parents mainly got me, they barely got me any gifts this year, which again, I don't give a shit. And all the stuff they gave me was useful, but then they gave me a card with money in it, and I'm like, fucking money's great. That's fine.
You know, I'm pretty happy with money. Just as a general rule.
Yeah. But in general, I don't want somebody spending money on me for something that like I really can't use, don't want to use. You know what I mean? Or I just like really don't like. Like I understand it's the thought that counts, but I'm just like, just rather you've saved either the money or just given me the money, and the thought would have been the exact same.
Yeah.
Unless they like, again, if they make it for me, then that's like another thing.
Well, I think we put too much emphasis on the whole surprise thing. Like, surprise, I got you something, you didn't know what it was. And isn't it so much better because you're surprised when in like, you know, maybe I would have preferred a different color or a different version, or you bought something because you know I'm into this particular hobby, but the thing you bought me isn't like what I like, or you know, I have something way better than this. It's just like,
or that thing that you bought me, I was gonna buy a better version, and that thing's like subpar, and I read bad reviews.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
shit like that.
And it's not your fault because you don't, you know, you're not up on this hobby like I am, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I appreciate that you tried to get me something that you think I'd like, but you really need to be very sure that it's something that's the exact thing that they've been wanting or whatever. And like sometimes I go from wanting something to like, I don't really want it that much anymore. It's like, yeah, you said you wanted this. It's like, I did. Now it's just kind of like, I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
And it's just like a thing sitting in my room now.
It's like a dude.
Yeah, gift cards and money is really the way to go. That should honestly be the default. Like we shouldn't feel like we have to surprise people with something like I guess it's supposed to also show like how much you know that person, that like, see how well I know you, that I got you something that I know you'd like, kind of thing. But that should be rare occasions where it's like really kind of a special thing. That shouldn't be like what we strive for with every gift exchange. And then it can get kind of sticky when you're just using like money and gift cards, and it's kind of like, oh wow, I gave them a $50 card, they only gave me a $20 gift card, and it's like, oh god damn it, this whole thing is too stressful and complicated and unnecessary.
Yeah. Wait, what? This one right here says learned from the following acceleration trigger, Assassin level 2. I did that. I did Assassin. Oh no, I did P Assassin. There's an A Assassin. Oh. There are two different Assassin. Interesting.
Speaking of money type stuff, do you guys ever sneak food into movie theaters?
Hell yeah. Well, not food, but drink. Usually I buy popcorn at the movie theater because I don't go very often, and I love movie theater popcorn.
I do like getting popcorn when I'm there. Because oh my god, we got homing projectiles. Because I heard, it was this podcast where they were talking about like whether it's, you know, okay to sneak food in. And I was like, man, I've never like thought about it morally. I've always just done it because I'm like, I ain't paying those prices. Oh shit, mission failed. Fuck.
What happened?
We ran out of time.
Oh, there's a time limit?
Yeah. 30 seconds. Holy shit. I always sneak in a bottle of water because it's water. Fuck you. I'm taking water.
I am human. I require liquid.
Yeah. I'm not gonna feel bad about taking water in, and I'm also not gonna pay like $4.50 for a small bottle of Dasani. And I used to sometimes I would like put like sneak in crackers or whatever. I've kind of just gotten to where I'm like, well, I could just go 2 hours without eating anything. That way I'm not sneaking anything past them other than the bottle of water, and I'm not paying an outrageous price for their shit, because it's like that is where they make their money. They don't make very much money from you buying a ticket. But also, like, I don't care. I'm still not paying that much for all the shit.
Yeah, and I don't go very often, so my impact is tiny.
Yeah, I get that. Like, it feels like they're ripping you off, but I think it's really more the I think the movies studios are the ones. I don't think it's the theaters that are doing the ripping off. They're actually trying to just make a living, and I don't think their profit margin is that high. Fuck, I'm gonna die.
Who cares? Hit stuff.
Hell yeah. 4 seconds left. I think it's the fact that like the movie studios take such a big cut and everything. Like they charge $12 for a ticket. How are they not making money off of that? You know? They shouldn't have to charge $8 for popcorn to be able to make money. That popcorn is dirt cheap. Soda is ridiculously cheap.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping someone would take the stance that it's not okay, just because we could have something interesting to talk about. But
yeah, I don't really like. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I also don't think, like, if you went to a restaurant and your friend's already eating at a restaurant or whatever, and you bring in outside food to that restaurant, I don't think it's that big of a deal either. If you went into the restaurant and you sat down at one of their tables and you didn't eat any of their food, anybody, I don't think that's right.
Wait, you don't think that's right?
Yeah, if you walk, I don't think it's right if you walk into a restaurant, you don't order any of their food at all. None of your party members do.
Oh, I see. Nobody has ordered. Yeah, okay. Because now you're taking up one of their tables in their space. That's bullshit. But if I thought you were still meeting someone there. Okay, so if someone there has ordered something, that's not a big deal. You probably get some weird glances, but
because like it'd be like the same thing as if I went in there and I didn't order anything at all.
Yeah, if you didn't order anything at all, I can't see how they could have a problem with that, as long as someone has ordered something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any problem with that. It all comes down to the whole thing about, like, are you taking advantage? Are you causing someone else to lose money when you would have otherwise spent money? Like, when I'm thinking, I'm not going to pay $20 for, like, popcorn and a drink and everything, so I'm just going to bring in a cracker. It's like, that's not them losing out on that $20, because, like, it's either I eat my own shit or I don't buy their shit. They didn't lose revenue. I wasn't going to buy it anyways.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll buy, like, a small popcorn, because, again, popcorn is pretty good, but I would rather not drink anything than pay $4.50 for a ridiculously large drink of soda. Like, the small is enormous. I can't even fit my hand around it. I'm not giving you $4 or $5 for that much soda. I don't even want the soda. This is kind of the same thing with pirating music, I feel like. You know, like, yes, it is, I would say it's morally wrong, but I also do it anyways because there's no way I would pay that. Like, I wouldn't have purchased this anyways, so you're not really losing revenue. And I know that's an excuse, and it's me, like, justifying me doing something wrong, but it's also true. There's no way in hell I would pay thousands of dollars to acquire all that music legally, so
yeah,
I might as well, you know, it's like, I'm listening to it, but you weren't going to get any money from me anyways, so.
I could listen to it from YouTube, but fuck, man, I don't want to have to constantly listen to YouTube videos and stream the content to me over and over and over again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drain my battery and use up data streaming it from YouTube and listening to fucking ads. Yeah, when I go to the movies like with other people, I guess I'm. Well, when I go with like the kids, you know, we'll get popcorn and shit, and Elijah wants a fucking pizza and nachos. It's like, all right, fucking fine. This is like an outing. But if I just go with like a friend, I'm probably not gonna get anything.
Okay.
Should probably stop attacking him when he's doing an attack. Also, the theater I go to has never once like tried to see if anyone was sneaking anything in. I've never had them catch me or say anything.
Yeah.
Like, the people working there are not gonna give a shit.
Yeah, with YouTube having bad sound, you have to find, if you don't find the video in 1080p. Like, it sounds weird listening to music in 1080p, but no, they up the audio quality for that shit too.
It's almost finished.
Oh, but we have the other guy in here now. He's gonna fuck us up.
Let's just finish Alligator Man quickly.
He's running away.
If I could find a way to... I bet you if there was a way to like illegally download like loot boxes, that shit would be everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not paying for that shit. But if I could easily get it for free, I don't know, maybe. It depends on the game.
Oh, leave me alone! Ugh.
I really want this alligator dead.
Ah, he's shooting bullshit at me.
It's kind of like going 5 miles over the speed limit. It's like, yeah, it's technically wrong, but I'm not gonna let that bother me.
Yeah.
How fast do you go over the speed limit? Oh, he's dead.
About 3 to 5.
Yeah, I usually stay around 5.
Unless I'm like on the interstate and there's like no one around, then sometimes up to 8.
Yeah, I would say on the interstate I've gone like about 10 over. Oh, and there's Chicken Man too?
Yeah, we have 4 different monsters in this.
Fuck. You probably told me that and I didn't pay attention.
I did not.
5 over, those are rookie numbers. No, I don't want to. I don't want to end up paying for a speeding ticket.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it to me.
There's just literally no point.
I don't think you get there that much faster, anyways.
Yeah, you really don't. And I understand people's like reaction times are like okay. But the more you do that shit, the higher you go over, the more reaction time you need to stop for an emergency. And it doesn't mean you're going to actually... You know what I mean? Emergency comes up, you might end up getting fucked.
A lot of that has to do with how much space you leave between your cars. Like, I always make sure there's plenty of room between me and the car.
Well, that doesn't necessarily matter, you know? Like, another car could veer in your lane, or somebody could walk out in front of you, shit like that.
I've done 10 a couple times, like on long road trips.
Oh yeah, I do. When I'm every time I've driven to Kansas to my sister's place, I've gone like 10 over, 85 and a 75.
The one speeding ticket I do have is because I thought I was doing 10 over, but I was actually doing 15.
Oh.
I thought the speed limit was 70, so I was doing 80 and 65. Yeah. Yeah, when there's a 5-lane enormous interstate, 80 is really not that big a deal, and they know that. But like that's why they set it a little bit lower, because they know people are gonna push the envelope a little bit.
Or if you're just out in the middle of nowhere, like in between my parents' house and my house, the highway is not that busy.
Like that question, if you're out in the absolute middle of nowhere, there's no car for miles, do you actually stop at the red light?
Probably, yeah. At a red light? But it really depends. Like, I've gone through a red light once on purpose. Because at my parents...
Oh, shit.
At my parents' place, they put in a red... It was right after they put in the red light. And it was, like, kind of borked. You know, so I was just sitting there for, like, 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go.
I'm always paranoid about there being like a camera that I'm not seeing that's gonna, a red light camera that's gonna get me. There's really not that many of them anymore.
Yeah, in my town there's 2. So, and I know exactly where they are.
I think the thought experiment, if that's what you want to call it, was supposed to be like you're on like it's like a country road type deal, like where it's just flat and you can see for a really long way.
Yeah.
Because my answer was still like, probably not. I still probably wouldn't do it. Just because, like, I also don't mind just sitting at a red light for a few seconds.
Yeah, I don't really care either.
Like, if the traffic light is working properly, if it senses that I'm there and that there's no one else, hopefully the light won't take very long.
Ow! Ow!
But
help.
I think it's all about, like,
You go.
do you follow the intent or like the letter of the law? I think is like the whole point of that
You go.
exercise.
You go. You go. You go. Come
Where
here.
are
You go.
I don't even see you.
Oh, poor Hugo. Run, Hugo! You're gonna die! Yep, he's dead.
Oh, I thought you were down.
I was.
You were asking Hugo for help.
No, I was down.
Oh, okay.
And then he revived me and they got hit.
Ah, fuck. The light was red, so I turned slightly right and then wound right again. Meet us. I went straight with a curve to avoid the light. Yeah. Do you ever drive in a wacky way to avoid a speed breaker? You ever like drive like
speed
around
bump?
them? Yeah, a speed bump. You ever like drive like around it so that you don't have to go over it?
Oh yeah, plenty of times. Yeah. There's a place right next to my house that has like one of the parking lots has one, and like for my car, that one sucks even more. Because like my car's low to the ground and the suspension's all like makes it so I'll just like bounce, you know, the underside of my car into it, and it's not gonna be good. So I have to go really slow over those like really big speed bumps, and that sucks.
I could literally see the red triangle locking me onto Theme, and it still shot it at Hugo instead. Like, why?
Please. Die!
How is Chicken Man not dead?
How's this guy not dead?
Wait, you're still... Oh my god, this guy? Aww.
I've been... No!
Oh. I think I did it.
Yeah,
I'm dead.
Yeah, you got smacked. Oh, Hugo's also dead.
Good luck. I did not fight very well on this one. I was too busy thinking about what I was talking about.
Oh boy.
We're all a bunch of criminals. Just freely admitting all of our crimes right here on Twitch. Oh, using the spear, nice.
Yeah, but there's a third? The other guy appeared? Oh.
Yeah. There's Monkey Chicken and this bastard right here.
Boy, I really don't want to do this right now. Not this one.
Yeah.
Not against 3. I was like, huh, maybe they'll have reduced health. No.
Theme's like, what's wrong with you guys? I still have 2 boxes.
Back at my high school, everyone was like lined up to turn right, because like, you know, there was more shit to the right than there was to the left, leaving. So the left turn lane was usually pretty open, so I'd go into the left turn lane, turn left, drive down the street a little bit, and since there was no traffic, I would turn around and just go down the road past everybody. Reduces the stamina cost of all actions. Increase melee attack bar by 2% and melee attack speed by 2%. It's kind of neat. But it's not what I need. Oh, alright, Avenger, I guess, is going to be the next one. What is Avenger? Avoid damage for 20 seconds. But I have to be engaged in combat. That sounds pretty easy. Because I can just run around.
Monster Hunter has Potion, Mega Potion, Max Potion, and then like the First Aid Healy Boys they give you for free. I kind of think that's enough healing items. This game has kind of more healing items than is necessary. Restore Pill, Restore Pill 2, Restore Pill S, Steady Restore Pill, Steady Restore Pill 2, Health Booster 2, Health Booster EX. Oh yeah, Ancient Potion. I like never use Ancient Potions. That's pretty much Max Potion to get the full health. And then Mega Potions for everything else.
This guy.
I used to bring the ancient potion when we were fighting like really tough shit, and I knew I was gonna cart like Behemoth. Man, we never beat Behemoth.
It's gonna be a lot easier now. Our weapons are way stronger, and we have more defense.
Well, not quite. I don't yet. I'm still mostly using the old stuff, but I will soon.
It's just we have to worry about his, we only have to worry about his, one-hit KO move.
Yeah. We came pretty close a couple times already. Actually, we did beat him one time.
Behemoth? I've beaten him, like, twice. You've beaten him twice.
I don't think we ever even fought Extremeth.
Oh, we did not. No.
But like, I guess my point was like we didn't beat Behemoth enough times to like get all the armor and shit from him.
Yeah, we did that.
We definitely never beat Leshen.
I didn't
even once.
I didn't even try Leshen.
He is a fucking pain in the ass.
You haven't even started the... If you do a certain thing during the Witcher mission, if you save the Pukey by, I think, capturing it or some shit, you will get an attack jewel.
Yeah, you can get a free attack jewel. I haven't even done it.
Do you have to fight these guys? I don't remember. I don't think you do. The Witcher mission kind of sucks though, because you're just like locked in to shitty weapons.
Yeah, it's not very entertaining.
It's just like
I enjoyed the Witcher aspects of it because they like faithfully recreated a lot of stuff from the Witcher game, so it was like neat for me in a nostalgia almost kind of way of like, oh, look at that. But like, it's not as good as a Witcher 3 mission, and it's not as good as a Monster Hunter mission. It's like trying to do both, but isn't as good as just what it would be. Trying to mix the two things is kind of strange. So I enjoyed it and had a good time, but like I'm not like eager to do it again either. This guy's cool.
whoa!
This is the Titanite demon.
Ow! Okay, we did. Upgrade the shield so I have better defense.
It's like Titanite demon with neon.
Yeah. Whoa!
Oh shit, I don't remember that attack. Hey, how about you stop fucking doing that? Oh my god.
Whoa, god damn it, pull out the gun.
Hey, stop doing that shit. Oh my god. I was guarding. Murdered me through my shield.
Did you run out of stamina?
No.
Do you have a medium shield?
Maybe? But like, it's because he put down a giant crystal thing. So it's like a big area of attack kind of deal. So. Area of effect, not area of attack.
Why does that hurt me?
Engage with me. You got it, Fiend.
You're too young to be engaged.
Not according to this game. So I am very much engaged.
I'm old enough to drink. I'm 15.
That sounds good. Oh my god, that does so much.
I don't understand how it hurt me either. How it hit me. Leave me alone, dick. What the fuck? He shot his attack. What I don't like about some of the things, I'm down by the way.
Oh, okay.
What I don't like about this
is Hugo. Where are you? Oh, James got you.
He initiates an attack.
God damn it!
He slams it into the ground. Like, here you go. It's gonna travel through the ground, right? And it's going to hit you. So when I see him slam his fist in the ground, I'm like, sweet. All right, time to run away, because it's gonna hit where I am. No, it tracks you. Why does it track in the ground? Like, he already shot the attack. Why does it track in the ground?
God damn it! I tried to res Hugo and got killed for it, and then I tried to res Fiend and got murdered for it.
He pretty much one-shot me. Philly cheesesteak stuffed bell peppers. No steak, just ground beef. That sounds really good. I don't like the bell pepper part, but...
Yeah, I'm not crazy about bell peppers. Do you still have one box? You're back up, okay.
Yeah, everyone was down. I wonder if there's like better shields that we can get too. Or this is just like, nope, it's hard, Bic.
So I took my eyes off of him to try to res Theme and Hugo, and of course that's when he was coming in for his big swipey slashy attack. Did you see that short Pay Money Wubby video? It's like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
It's kind of retreading some ground that he'd been on before that we talked about like, you know, if you like girly stuff, you don't have to call yourself a girl just because you like dresses and, you know, fingernails, painting, and typically girly stuff doesn't mean you have to call yourself a girl.
Yeah.
You could just be a guy that's into girl stuff.
Yep.
And I largely agree with that. You know, people should feel confident, and like society shouldn't shame you for liking things that are not typically associated with your gender. I think ContraPoints kind of touched on this, where it's like that thinking is kind of backwards. That like they feel like they're a girl, and also feel like they and so like they gravitate towards things that are culturally considered girly. Mm-hmm. Not that they gravitate towards girly things and so therefore think they must be a girl. I think that was kind of the argument that I've seen people make towards that. No, because they obviously agree that, yeah, guys should be allowed to just like girl things and girls should be allowed to just like guy things. That shouldn't be as big of a deal as it is in society. Like, I think everyone generally agrees on that.
Yeah. But I think the main thing was that she was like saying that like Oh, we shouldn't be like labeling people.
That was pretty funny. We shouldn't. I like she started off with this whole like people love labels and everyone's all about these labels. So I've labeled myself as a different gender.
Yeah,
that was a pretty good logical point he hit her with right there. And obviously it's stupid if you think that you should wait to tell someone you're trans. That's obviously ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't.
That's something you should be upfront with.
That was pretty dumb. It's like, oh, I'm gonna tell him, like, did he, or did she rather like get surgery?
Like typically that shit, you know, typically they'll say like that's none of your business, stop asking trans people such personal questions. It's like, okay, yeah, that's fair enough, but when it comes to being in a relationship with someone, that is stuff that you should be allowed to know.
Yeah,
that's something you should be upfront about.
I need to know your personal shit. We don't have to kill this guy.
Oh, okay.
The condition for this is maintain gun form for 10 seconds.
For the mission?
No, for my...
I was gonna say, what? That doesn't make any sense.
It's so strange.
What is the mission parameters?
Kill these little guys.
The little guys?
Yeah. Anything that has like a... What?!
Oh my god.
Anything that has like a...
That killed me in one shot too.
Anything that has like a T in there.
Oh, right, yeah. I remember now.
Yeah, kill me in one hit. What the fuck?
Yeah, me too.
Team, Hugo! Oh god, there's two of them. Team, get out of there! She's dead.
So this one, there's plenty of time. It's all about just not losing your 3 boxes.
Yeah.
I also wish I could change weapons mid-mission like you can in Monster Hunter. I like using the heavy moon on the little jobbers. Oh fuck, I ate the wrong thing.
Team's dead. Permanently.
Yep, I saw that.
Oh god, they're both at me right now.
Oh, Hugo's dead too, huh? I was gonna try to revive him.
Well, I'm just gonna like slowly run around. So
yeah, staying alive is what's important here.
Because these guys are both on me right now. What?
I'm taking out. I'm hitting jobbers.
That was an attack? He was just running. One hit kill on me. That's such bullshit.
I think I just saw the attack you're talking about. Or just kind of like ran forward. How much fucking life do these guys have? Oh. I'm dead. Can we abort the mission and like not lose any of this shit? I guess not.
I don't think so.
But yeah, it's not transphobic to say like, I don't want to date someone that has a penis, even if they look like a girl.
Yeah, it really isn't.
That's obviously very stupid to... And it's so counter to the whole progressive movement of like, you know, love who you want and don't be don't be shitty about who people want to love. And then you go, also, by the way, you're transphobic if you don't love these certain people.
Yeah. They're so aggressive. Fission mailed.
This is not my favorite kind of difficulty where it's just like every time they breathe fire, it's a one-shot kill.
Yeah. That was pretty stupid. And I just wonder if there's...
for half a second there, I just went, oh, I need to craft better armor.
Yeah, I'm trying to see, like...
I mean, I guess I could try. I got the max upgrade on this shield.
I don't on this shield, but it has the... it's not the highest defense.
What's your defense on your shield?
It's 684.
I'm at 681, so...
my last shield was 620 or something. But,
So if your defense stat is tied to the shield, then, you know, we've got the really high shield level.
There's a 751 there that I could get.
They just expect you to get one shot from that. You're just supposed to, like, not get hit by anything.
Which is so ridiculous, because it's like, how do you expect me to do that?
Yeah, especially with two of them.
Well, I'll try this shield. Especially because I need one as well.
Are you getting the LaGuardia or the Rejector?
Rejector. I don't have enough for the LaGuardia.
I don't see... What is the difference between these two?
Nothing. They have triple column?
Triple column and partner.
That was filling? You're already done? You're a maniac.
I'll bring the Rejector.
And I'm going to order the people to focus on the jobbers. Hopefully that'll work.
Did you hear anything we were talking about there, Angel? About the being transphobic?
You heard it. Did you hear about the Smash character that was announced, right?
Yeah, Donkey made a whole video on it. It was really funny. About, oh shit, why am I targeting him? It was like, we always receive so much fan mail about which characters people want us to put in the game. So we decided we would, for once, we would put a character in the game that nobody asked for.
What I think is like real, like dumb, is like the people who are like, so the people that are super into Fire Emblem Three Houses are like super excited, of course, as they should be. But then they have this like attitude. They're like their meme, which granted it's a meme. Their meme was hose mad. It's like, do you guys not understand like how actually boring of a pick this is though? Like, all the other characters were all part of different like franchises and represented like companies, like individual companies. You had Banjo representing like Rare / Microsoft. And you had Persona, and you had all these like characters that are like, look at, it's crazy. And then you have next Fire Emblem character. It's like, for fuck's sake, like,
how many Fire Emblem characters is that now?
8
total? Oh my god.
And granted, the moveset looks interesting and fun. But like,
it's just funny because like people keep speculating all these wild guesses, and then it's just like another Fire Emblem character.
Yeah.
I don't even give a shit, and even I was like, really? A Fire Emblem character? I like the Fire Emblem characters in Smash.
Yeah, I was kind of the same way where I like, boy, I got
Oh
fucked.
shit, you're down. I can res you. Oh god, it's hell over here. Oh, please let me go.
You've seen plenty of Yeah, and that's true. Like, some of them are just like, yeah, that is a boring pick. But, like...
Shit, why am I fucking fighting him? God damn it.
It's very obvious when you see somebody that's, like...
I'm gonna try to just play with these guys over here. They seem to be following me.
Yeah, just... There's only one left. One dude left.
Really? Fuck yeah.
So
we can do this.
I'm hitting him right now. And the character does have like a mildly interesting moveset. It's just such a boring thing. And like I don't care about.
I got one of them trapped.
Oh no, there's more. More spawn.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No.
Oh well, this guy's following me right now.
The donkey video was pretty funny because he was doing like fake outs. It was like from the beloved franchise. Never say, and it's another Fire Emblem character.
They're both after me right now, so.
Yeah, I'm working on a jobber.
The thing that really is boring to me is too is like they're not visually different either. Like a lot of the Fire Emblem characters, they'll have a very similar visual style, and their moves aren't like that creative and wacko and neat. Like you have Piranha Plant that came out, and he's crazy. He's got helicopter shit. He's got oh okay. Oh okay. I'm down, by the way.
Okay. How much time?
20 seconds. Like, Piranha Plant was interesting and fun and crazy, but then you have this character, and it's just like yeah, the moveset's kind of interesting, but man, it's more or less just sword moves.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. There's one following me.
I got one on me. You really cannot take your eyes off of them.
Yeah.
Because they can one-shot you so fast.
Yeah, a lot of the Fire Emblems are clones. Like, this guy isn't a clone of anybody. You know, there's no cloney moves. So that's good.
It's funny because Roy and Marth and Ike are all like the three of my top favorites in Smash. But like at some point, it's too much. Stop.
Yeah. Like Ike luckily isn't that much of a clone.
Mm-hmm.
So like
he's definitely like weightier and shit.
Yeah, he's got bigger, weightier moves in general.
Roy is still the man, but Ike is a lot of fun too. Just stay alive. Just get a hit when I know it won't kill me.
Yeah.
Don't be greedy.
What are you doing? Hey, come here, Jobber. Don't do that move. I hate that move. Okay, he's dead. That's good. Give me a fucking mana key in Smash? What's that?
Oh no!
I want a proper spear move set. Sure, oh, another one's dead.
I'm out of healing items.
There's a jobber chasing you. Oh, good. Everyone's chasing you, including the jobber that I want to kill. Well, just keep running away. I'm gonna try to kill this jobber.
That's what I'm doing. I just keep turning the corner. Keep breaking line of sight.
Sweet.
Oh!
We did it.
Yeah, it's over.
That wasn't too bad. Once there was a little bit more of a strat. They're the people that turn into dragons. Well, there's the girl that turns into a dragon already.
I gotta play some Fire Emblem.
But it isn't like a crazy transformation or anything. It's like some of the moves she does. She turns into a dragon. It's not like it isn't some like isn't like a traditional dragon that you would know. But what I don't like about like it's kind of interesting because this character has like different moves for each direction, right? Different weapons for each direction. So, oh, the middle move is or neutral is bow moves, and left or right is spear moves. And then up is sword moves, and then down is axe moves. And that's kind of interesting, but it's not exactly that interesting on the surface because like it's just.
It doesn't actually change gameplay. It's just like what the visual.
Yeah, it's
attack looks like.
Yeah, and it's like okay, so your left-right moves have more reach. Did you save, by the way?
Not yet. I'm buying shit.
The left and right moves have longer reach. The up moves are kind of like fast, but it's got the whip sword, and the whip sword like. Goes all over the place. The bow is either a short move or it has distance. Yeah, weird metal deer dragon thing, yeah.
Alright, I'm ready.
So it's like, that's kind of neat, but really it's not. It doesn't change up gameplay like crazy. And again, they're not visually appealing in my opinion. Even though the axe moves look incredibly satisfying. Because you basically have a falcon punch with your axe. I just want more weird shit. Or there's like a lot of things that I kind of want. There's like Nintendo franchises that I want characters from. I'm not one that actually wants third-party characters that much. I'm happy with them in there because it's kind of neat. But my picks are like, hey, that samurai game. Give me a samurai man that has like a traditional samurai. Goku for Smash. Yeah, fuck that shit. Goku's boring. There's and I know everyone memes about Waluigi, but fuck man, I want Waluigi with a crazy like Nintendo spin-off moveset where like he gets into a go-kart and he's got like Mario Kart moves, he's got Mario Party moves, tennis, golf, he's just got a bunch of moves from all the Mario spin-offs, and it'd be real goofy. And just hearing him wah running around as he does that would be great. That's what I want, is something just more interesting. And I think a lot of the characters they added were interesting. Fucking Hero has a goddamn RPG menu in his moveset. Like...
And for our Donkey Kong fans out there, you'll be excited about our 12th new character, Ike from Fire Emblem.
That's great. But what's very good though is they announced that, by the way, we're gonna have 6 more characters. And of course everyone's like, oh yeah, 6 more Fire Emblem characters, yay!
We know Crash Bandicoot fans are really excited for this next reveal. Marth from Fire Emblem. He just keeps setting up that joke.
And the other people, like, so people are like, we're tired of Fire Emblem characters. We're tired of the anime swordsman. And then people are like, yeah, but they wanted Dante, and they wanted Sora, and they wanted,
I think Sora would be cool. I'd like to see Sora in Smash.
What was another Sora character that people... But the main thing is Sora would have a bit more of a creative moveset than Fire Emblem. And Dante would be fucking nuts. Sora would be hard because Disney. Well, kind of. Like, so Square Enix. I don't know how much Disney actually owns Sora. Or if it's Squeenix that owns Sora.
Dark Bailiff, Dr. Bailiff, Toon Bailiff. Young Bailiff, Diddy Bailiff.
And they already have a relation with Squeenix. Did they just pay royalties for the... Yeah. Like, those companies are getting a cut. You know they are.
Yeah, definitely.
They already
it's
have...
a win-win. You know, the fans are happy to have a character they like, which means they sell more copies of Smash and sell more DLC, and then the guys getting the royalty make money. Everyone's happy.
It's a little risky for, you know, Smash to do it themselves, like Nintendo. That's like the most risky one because like they have to put time into developing it, so it has to pay off. Their cut has to pay off, yeah. But it's gonna, so they don't have to worry.
It's not like they're gonna bankrupt Nintendo or anything.
Yeah, or Smash, the best-selling fighting game ever.
So it seems like a pretty easy no-brainer for everyone all around. I think it's mostly to do with just like, well, people don't want their character being used.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Fire Emblem typically isn't as cool and flashy as I would like them to be, and I think Dante would have been cool because he would have been flashy. He would have been like stylish and doing sick anime bullshit, and Fire Emblem's
he would be a very easy fit.
Yeah. And Fire Emblem's a bit less flashy anime bullshit. Disney owns Sora and everything in Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, I figured Disney owned that. It's, and Disney has been, pretty, controlling, it sounds like, of their stuff. I know that Jedi game that I want to play that's on Steam, like, I heard like Disney was kind of controlling about what they were allowed to do in it. So obviously they want to protect their franchise. Couldn't protect it from Rise of the Skywalker. Hey-o!
Got him.
Got him.
So yeah, I think Sora's going to be tough then probably. But at the same time, they have a better chance of getting Sora in than any other company because they already have relations with Squeenix, and Squeenix has relations with Disney. So it's still going to be incredibly difficult. But at least they have a path. But whatever the case, yeah, I don't think Sora's going to get in there because of that. And honestly, I don't know who else is going to get in. But goddamn, Fire Emblem is so boring.
Yeah, Piranha Plant. I want to hear more like Piranha Plant because that one's. At first, I'm like, "What? That's fucking stupid," and it was like, "Actually, that's kind of hilarious. I want to see that now." I want more stuff like that where it was like, "What? You did what?"
Yeah, you made a goofy ass unexpected move set for a character.
Mm-hmm.
And here, like, or something that's really, like, again, really creative. You got fucking Hero with his RPG menu. that's wacko. I don't care if it's crazy RNG and people are like, ugh, RNG. It's still neat. Banjo
not
has.
Not everything has to be geared for like the competitive scene. You can have the fun characters.
Yeah, people want their competitive though. They want to know if they're gonna win tournaments with that new character.
Obviously, I selfishly very much would like to see the knight from the Hoggo Knight. I think he would look really cool in Smash.
Yeah, I think it would be really cool. And it was neat that they added Cuphead as a fucking costume.
Yeah, that's cool.
And Altair from Assassin's Creed. What the fuck?
So how do you play as Altair?
It's a Mii costume, so you just like, or a Mii fighter costume. So you buy the costume and then, you have to purchase the costume and then you dress up a Mii in it. So he doesn't actually have his own move set. He has the Mii sword fighter move set, but he looks like Altair.
I was trying to, because that's what I knew. It was just a costume, but I was trying to figure out like who has the closest move set to what you would expect from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, all of the costumes are Mii fighters. So Cuphead's neat. They added Sans from fucking Undertale as a Mii costume.
That's not surprising.
And that's pretty cool. If I had to guess, if Hollow Knight's gonna get in as anything, he would get in as a costume. Based on how the indies have been going.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he'd be a Mii sword fighter, obviously, but still kind of neat. But I would still love to. Yeah, I would love to see Hollow Knight because he'd have a cool moveset.
Yeah, his dash or his dodge obviously being his like wavy dash thing, and his like double jump would be the wings like it is in Hollow Knight.
The only thing is his A moves would be a little bit more difficult to make, but they made a move set for Captain Falcon, so they can make a move set for him.
Yeah, I would expect Hollow Knight to be a fairly easy character to make a move set for. He's a swordsman.
Yeah,
he's got platforming. He was built with platforming attacks and stuff.
Yeah. It's just mainly like making the smash attacks and the tilt attacks different, and like the jabs and stuff. But
it reminds me they updated they added in Overwatch. They added the nerf to my favorite character, which makes me sad because I used to get my immortality field every 20 seconds. Now it's every 25 seconds, and so that's kind of like fucking with my timing, so I like expect to have the cooldown ready when it's not. But it's honestly it's not too bad. It's not like he's unplayable. I was really worried they were gonna nerf him to hell, but he's still the most fun character for me to play as. So that's probably fair, is what that means. It probably means he was too good before.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw things along the lines of like only Baptiste mains would complain about this. Like, yeah, that's fair. That's all right, fine.
Yeah, everyone doesn't want their character to get nerfed. Just like when I saw Bo was getting nerfed in Monster Hunter, I was like, ah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, for the Iceborne,
right.
Bo got nerfed like crazy. But like, it's not that big of a deal because it's super overpowered. But it's overpowered for like the good people. And then for me, I'm like, but I'm not that good.
I'm trying not to get straight into like meta builds and shit right now. I'm trying to enjoy it like it's early Monster Hunter again, because once I start looking up builds and going with meta jewel sets and shit, you can't go back.
Yeah.
You already, once you know what the best shit is. I'm just trying to go in and be wowed and stuff again. Like, oh, I'll go with this.
Yeah, I started buying. I was thinking, I was like, man, I gotta upgrade my really good weapons oh my god, but I can't for a while because they're all like Lunastra and Teostra shit. And I was like, oh, well, whatever. I'll just grab whatever again. Like, that's how it used to be. Just grab it. Upgrade whatever.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to being like, what's this monster weak to? Let me go build like a water version of whatever weapon I want to use right now and just not worry about max deeps.
I think Elemental has gotten better in this game, so...
Yeah, and as it should. That's good to hear. I'm looking forward to some more Monster Hunter.
Yep, tomorrow. After Borderlands.
Shit, that is tomorrow, yeah.
And Borderlands I'm looking forward to, too, because we have more weapons and we're going to do some fun grinding and getting lots of loot.
Ooh, yeah, I can't wait to get my new weapons.
So...
Look at that, there was a new potholer uploaded 6 minutes ago.
Oof. Length?
36 minutes long.
Oof. Spicy.
Nice and girthy. And it's also, the opening shot is Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. So, not sure how that relates to what he's going to talk about, but okay.
That's science right there.
So I'm off to a great start. Yum yum. Well, I'll see you tomorrow for some fun times.
Yep, see you tomorrow. There's some real good noodle.
Good noodle, and good noodle to you as well, Angel. And Virus. If you're still there, bye-bye.
Better man. Alright. Time to burp.